Aquarius, welcome to the Onyx Moon Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Go to my Facebook page, The Onyx Moon. Follow and like for a daily pick a card. Aqua darlings, I'm using Heart's Hidden Secrets for your oracle message. Pulp Tarot for your tarot reading. This is for entertainment purposes only. There is no gender in tarot. Aqua, timing is fluid. This could be something you've already gone through. This could be something you're going through now. This could be something you're going to go through in the future. We are in the third day of retrograde, so things from the past could be coming up. Handle it with grace and compassion. I could be pulling on your energy. I could be pulling on the energy of the person you're thinking about. If this doesn't resonate, check your moon or rising sign. You can Google natal chart, N-A-T-A-L chart. It will come up. I think it's Cafe Astro or something like that. It's free. They're going to want to know your time of birth, town of birth, and other questions that you should know. And then it will give you your moon rising. It'll give you, I personally use CoStar, C-O-S-T-A-R, and that gives me placements for everything. But check your moon or rising, and if that still doesn't resonate, this could be a cross watchers reading, person that you're thinking about. And if it doesn't fit any of those things, it's not your reading, and it doesn't resonate, and you can negate the reading. I'm cool with that, because I am not just talking to you. I'm talking to a whole bunch of Aquarians. So come back next time, and maybe the reading will be for you. But I'm okay if you say, this is not my reading. I'm cool with that. I'm not that egotistical to think that every single reading for every single sign that I do cannot be negated. Because you know what? It can be. Let's see what your oracle card has to say. Fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, and fantasize. Well, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. You're an Aquarius. That's actually quite fitting. You're just a daydreamer. Daydreamer about an imaginary lover. All right, let's get down to this. Ascendant Masters, Archangels, Holy Spirit guides, please give a collective Aquarian clear, accurate, honest, and precise reading. Okay, Aqua, what do we got? We got the Ten of Wands. You got a burden. You have a burden, and you want to put it down about a third-party situation. Stop it. If it's a burden, stop it. It's very simple. Stop it. Unless you want to be with the third-party situation, then do what you need to do. If the third party's where you want to be, there's 800 million people in this world. Half of them probably have been divorced. Do what you need to do. It's going to hurt somebody. Either get rid of the side chick or get rid of the spouse. You only live once. It's not true. You're going to come back under this mortal coil if you have not fulfilled your karmic debt. But this might be part of your karmic debt. So, that's a whole other discussion. Go to my Facebook page and DM me, and we can talk about that. But you have a burden about a third-party situation. You only live once. Either cut out the third party and be done with it. And that burden is gone. Or if it's a third party you want, you gotta come clean. You gotta come clean. And if you are of the mind, well, it's cheaper to keep her or cheaper to keep him, and still fool around with your third party, then you got a burden. Then you know what? Then you got a burden. And I don't feel sorry for you, because that's not fair to you, your partner. Oh, you're somebody well known. Oh. Baby, you're a star. Oh, but you don't have any money. How can you be a star with no money? Are you just a legend in your own mind? Aqua, what the fuck? Always, always. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo. Every, even in my private reading. So I'm not just the collective. It had to be you. It had to be you. So, you have a burden about a third-party situation. Could it be your spouse is in the third party and that's burdening you? No. Nope. You have a burden about a third-party situation, and you are somehow or another well known. I don't know how, but something in the town something in town, something in your city, something in your town, something ticker tape parade, flags. Maybe you're the mayor of your town. Maybe. Something. We've got a flag, we've got two flags, we've got a ticker tape parade. This is a very political. It's a very political card. In the parade. American flags, the parade. You're something. I mean, you could be the head of I don't know, what is it, the Shriners that go on those little cars down in a parade? You could be the head of that, something. You are well known. If you're not just a legend in your own mind, you're well known. But, King of Pentacles. I'm going to tell you about the King of Pentacles reversed, okay? King of Pentacles reversed is shady. They make their money shady. They're not ethical. They marry for money. They don't mind being kept. Fuck, you dealing with the Leo? That fell out, and it fell sideways. I put it upright. I should probably keep it sideways and not even take it. That's what I'm going to do. I took it and put it upright. So we're going to keep it sideways, like we did with my last reading. We're going to put it right there sideways. So strength. Could be dealing with a Leo. Strength is all about standing in your power. In order to have strength and be brave, you have to have faced your fears. You can't be brave unless you've faced your fear. You can't have courage unless you faced fear. This is sideways. So how brave are you? Unless you're scared of a Leo. A Leo who has divine Protection. Nine of Swords, up all night. Oh. Depression, insomnia, PTSD. Yeah. Got my mind on a Leo and a Leo on my mind. You got somebody. You got a decision. You have a decision. There is a decision here. You got the whole world in your hand. You're making the decision. You're moving forward. You got the whole world in your hand. You got the whole wide world in your hand. You got the whole world in your hand. Aqua, you got the whole world in your hand. But you're not gonna go anywhere when you have insomnia and no money. You're not gonna go anywhere with PTSD and no money. On this card, there is a little picture of that is the Five of Swords in this deck. There's a small picture in the corner. You can't see it. You don't know my deck. But see, this is the Nine of Swords. There's this picture of the Five of Swords. Somebody, for your Nine of Swords, there's mind fuckery. There's mind games going on. That's why you have, either you're doing it, you're playing mind games with somebody and it's getting to you, or somebody's playing mind games with you and it's getting to you. The Emperor. I'm going to tell you straight up, the Emperor does not do this fuckery. Emperor does not play around in third-party situations. The Emperor is a stand-up person, a father figure. He is a protector. He's a pain in the ass, bossy, authoritarian. But he does not play around in third-party situations. He takes care of his family. He takes care of his woman, his Empress. He gets off of his throne and goes to his Empress to make sure that his Empress is straight. He enjoys caring for his Empress. So, if these cards are telling me that you're the Emperor, nope. And Two of Swords. You got to make a decision and you can't make a decision. No, Jesus. I say we give up this reading and I just play my guitar for the rest of it. None of it's true. It's all a daydream. It's all a fantasy. None of this is true. You just fantasized all of it. That's what your oracle card says. All right, there is a burden of a third-party situation. There's a burden of a third-party situation. Okay. There's a burden of a third-party situation. I don't see that you've walked away from the third-party situation. I would say that that could be in the past, but I don't see any cards telling me that that is in the past. You're a public figure. Somehow, something you're doing out there, people know you. Your money is screwed. You do not have money. Don't have it. You're up at night. Insomnia, depression, PTSD. You're up at night. You made a decision, and you can't make a decision. You're wishy-washy. Do I stay or do I go now? Yep. Who the hell's the Emperor? If I would see something telling me that this third party was from the past, that it was a burden that you want to lay down. If the cards were this way, in the third party, it was a burden and you want to put it down, okay, I can buy that. And I see you glowing up, becoming a better person. Yeah, you might not have any money, but you can be working on that. It's still, it's bothering you. You're staying up. You might have guilt about it. You're still daydreaming about this person and fantasizing about this person. I get all that. I got it. And you're coming into your own as the Emperor. You've made a decision to move into Emperor status. But now you can't make that decision. That's not what it says. This is still... You still are there. You still are wanting it. It's still sort of going on. You want it. Maybe you're not seeing each other. Maybe you're... I'll tell you one thing. You want to make an offer to somebody. You want to make an offer. You want to make an offer of everything to somebody. Maybe that's part of your fantasy. I don't know. This is an offer. This is a big offer. I don't know how when you don't have your money straight. But this is the wands and the pentacles and the swords and the cups. You want to give the emotion and the love. You want to have the communication. You want to be able to communicate like easy, smooth, joking, a nice flow to communication. Not hurt, silent treatment. You want communication, normal communication. And I know normal is an abstract concept, but you want to be able to finance. You want to be able to do the things. And the wands. And the wands are not just sex. The wands are intimacy. You want to give this offer to someone. And take a new beginning. And be inspired. And start a brand new day. And be loyal to whoever you want to give this new beginning to. And you want to offer your cup. You got to make a choice. The Lovers is all about a choice. But we already know that, don't we? We got the Wands, a decision. We got the Two of Swords, a decision that you can't make. Do you choose one that's divinely guided, that you feel is your soulmate, or do you choose the one that's the snake, 3D, that's more lust-based? You feel it's a choice. Even if you don't make a choice, even if you stay stagnant and make no choice whatsoever and hide your head in the sand and blindfold yourself, that's a choice. And there's the Chariot, and only the Emperor and Empress gets in the Chariot and can move. So, are you balling up to be the Emperor? I don't see a divorce. Your strength is Your bravery is only half, which, of course, now that I realize it, it would be at half because you're wishy-washy. You're just daydreaming about it. You're not doing. You're a dreamer. You're not a doer. What is Aquarius's person doing? What is the person on Aquarius's mind? The person that Aquarius thinks about, what are they doing? The person on Aquarius's mind, what are they doing? World, unfinished business, Six of Swords, they're going into calmer water. Flew right out of my hand. They know that there's unfinished business, that there is stagnation, but it's empty. They're empty. There's delays, but they are moving into calmer waters. They're moving ahead and they're healing. They're not waiting. I'm not going to give you advice. I think what this is telling me is that you are going to make a decision to move into Emperor status. And in order to do that, after your person, I don't know if you're talking, I don't know if you're together, I don't know. I don't see that you're apart, but I don't see that you're together. I mean, I guess you're together, but it's a burden. Are they talking to you? I don't know. I'm not getting into that. They're going to say sayonara. Hit the road, Jack. And that may push you into some type of a dark night of the soul. And if you don't suffer from depression when you fall into the dark night of the soul, you're going to think you're dying. But it could push you into a spiritual awakening. And then when you come out of that, you're going to be able to say, who's your daddy? And you won't be wishy-washy. Then you won't be wishy-washy. But I'll tell you what, before you do that, you're going to have to heal. Which is your next card. Physically, spiritually, and mentally. And then you can have communication. But they're going to be gone. So I don't know who you're going to have communication with. You may be single. You may just be out there in a cool dude, cool chick car. I don't know why, because you have the Chariot. So, Aquarius. It had to be you. Like, share, subscribe. Go to my Facebook page, The Onyx Moon. Follow and like for a daily pick-a-card. If this is not your story, no worries. If it is your story, let me know.